Did you like the split screen interview? Speaking of promo time.
Oh, did you see this?
No, I can't.
Oh my God.
It just went on and on.
Bayley was like, it was like she was quoting you. She called her fat, clumsy, and whatever she said to her. It was incredible. Bayley was great here. Oh, you got to see this.
Well, I'm not picking at Bayley, but is the refrigerator. Somebody transplanted Sable's voice and brain into her body. And it's just, they try to make her look like J-Lo, but she looks more like Happy Humphrey.
You say somebody like there's a mad scientist out there.
Well, somebody, I'm looking for that son of a bitch too. But yeah, yeah.
This was really good. I thought this was really good. It got me interested in it, and I thought Bayley was great here. Oh, she was great here.
Well, if she's channeling me, maybe I'll have to give her another chance.
But she said clumsy. I was like, oh.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I would have. If I'm going to have to work with the fucking giant waterbed, I don't want to piss her off. Fall on me. Well, she'd probably do that by accident anyway.
Well, that's kind of what she made the thing about. What was the exact quote here? It is, hold on, let me click on this real quick. You are big, clumsy, and you're reckless. You don't hear that from a lot of baby faces, the heels in a promo.
No, not male or female. No. Big, clumsy, and reckless. Well, and those are your good points, too.
Yeah, no, Bayley was great here. This was great.
Well, then we basically turned into another episode of Glow, because after we get done with that, then we go with Jade and Bianca arguing about stuff with Piper and Chelsea over who talks to Nick Aldis first. And then we had Bianca and Chelsea have a match to fucking do whatever. And then more girls popped up on the screen to promo Bianca. Are you ready to move on?
What a time to be single and a writer.
Well, you're not suggesting that there should be some kind of inter-office hanky-pankiness going on.
No, I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying there's just women all over this show nonstop. It's incredible. It's incredible.
It certainly is.
And people date. People date in the workplace. How many women are going out? How many men and women wrestlers are dating each other, married to each other, or just fornicating in the hotel?
What, is that a direct question to me, or are you just throwing it out there for some enterprising sleuth in the audience?
That was a question for all Americans to keep on their mind. I'm Brian Last. Thank you. Hey, can I play you some audio of the Bayley Nia Jax thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Look at me and look at Bayley. Start feeling sorry for Bayley right now. Because at SummerSlam, I'm going to beat her. I'm going to take her title, and I'm going to put her down like an old, sick dog.
Can you stop it there one second? I've never actually personally been hypnotized, but I've watched it done on television, and isn't that kind of the tone that the hypnotist, your eyes are getting heavy? Isn't that kind of the delivery there?
It is a very interesting delivery. You know, kind of like Jake Roberts. She doesn't really get too fired up.
No, Jake Roberts wouldn't put you to sleep. No. He might give you some fucking suggestions on weird ways to act when you're under the influence of something.
He might tell you what to take to go to sleep.
Well, there you go.
Well, let's go back to this promo. Bayley and Nia Jax. Split screen on SmackDown.
I'm going to put her out of my misery.
Man, Nia, you haven't changed in these 10 years that we've known each other, huh? Not one bit.
Bayley, I have changed, okay? Before you go on too little long, I am your queen of the ring, and you should address me as Queen Nia.
Oh, I'm going to address you how I want to address you, okay? And you know what I meant, Nia. You're the same heartless woman you were since day one. You got the same big mouth, and you just walk around like you own the place. You're the same Nia that in 2017 took me out of my SummerSlam match.
Oh, we're going to go there?
Yeah, we're going there. And I'm going to finish what I'm saying. You took me out of my SummerSlam match, and that changed the trajectory of my whole career. But you didn't hurt me because you're so big and you're so much stronger than me, or that you're so vicious. You hurt me because you're big, you're clumsy, and you're reckless.
Let me stop it there for a second, because they give it the moment where you see Nia selling it with her face, and Bayley, same thing, like, come on, bitch, I said it. What are you going to do about it? What do you think of that?
I have a hard time believing that the refrigerator didn't know it was coming, but she probably didn't like it anymore, whether she knew about it or not. But that's...
Do you sell something to someone sometimes where you're going to, hey, I want to say this about you on TV. Is it okay? But it's actually a real thing? But they don't realize that that's why you're doing it, or that you're saying it, but it's real?
It depends. Well, and that's another way to look at it. It depends on what the situation is, who the people are. Sometimes you've got to just come out and zing somebody on the fly, especially if they zing you first. A zinger deserves a zing-y.
Like you in Sunshine.
There you go. And it's all usually in good spirits. Of course, then sometimes it gets in mean spirits with like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels type of things on Raw, which were fascinating to watch in a different way. Sometimes on the, we as the production staff, we'd be back there like the fucking playwright at the Marx Brothers play on Broadway. Gosh, I think I heard one of the original lines. But it was captivating nonetheless. But a lot of times, if you're wanting to draw money with somebody and you have a good relationship with them, and you have ideas for stuff you could say about them or they could say about you, you get together and spitball, workshop those type of things. You wouldn't just come out and say, by the way, I heard you were in rehab for 6 months and got divorced for fucking around on your second wife, without, clearing some of that shit. But go ahead, do carry on.
All right, another little bit here left. Let's go back to Bayley and Nia Jax.
You know what, honestly, Bayley? I'm pretty content being your queen of the ring. I am the queen of this division. I'm on top. I'm coming for that title because I get to take it.
Yeah, as soon as she said I'm on top, Bayley turns and looks at her belt.
Off of you.
All right, Nia. Well, I have some bad news for you, okay? And I don't want you to listen to what all these people are saying, that you're so much bigger and you're going to mop the floor with me. No. I want you to look at me right now, and if you're telling me that you've changed so much since 2017, then believe me that I have too, okay? And I'm walking in to SummerSlam with this WWE Women's Championship, and I'm walking out of SummerSlam with this WWE Women's Championship, and there's not a damn thing that you can do to stop me.
Yeah.
Well, there's the promo. What do you think?
Well, Bayley can talk. Bayley is very good. Again, the other one, just the monotone, it's Sable all over again, except now you've got, 400 pounds behind that can actually hurt people on a whim. And bleh. Hey, and Lawler could book Plowboy Frazier where he could get something out of him.
Lawler's one of the few baby faces I think I could ever think of actually, saying to the heel that you're clumsy. You don't really hear that ever.
You're clumsy, awkward, and reckless. Well, they're trying to go for a shoot.
Back to SmackDown. Well, we're on SmackDown. Well, staying with SmackDown. We had a Tiffany video, and then Tiffany wrestled Mia Yim with the refrigerator in Tiffany's corner. And that's what happened there.